While others were sleeping, they were waking up early. While others turned on the TV, they opened a book. While others were complaining, they were planning. And most importantly, while many kept repeating patterns that kept them in scarcity, they were adopting habits. Small, simple, but consistent. Tom Corley interviewed wealthy and poor individuals for 5 years to understand what set them apart. And the answer wasn't luck, inheritance, or connections. It was habits. And if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you feel you're meant for more, this message is for you. Corley discovered that wealthy people follow a set of routines every single day, with almost surgical discipline. They're simple, but extremely powerful. And no, you don't need to be rich to start doing them. It's actually the opposite. You need to start doing them to stop being poor. Here are the most powerful routines you can start applying today. First, the rich read daily. 88% of the wealthy people interviewed read at least 30 minutes a day. But what do they read? Definitely not gossip, not celebrity news. They read personal development books, business, history, psychology, biographies. They know that feeding the mind is like training an invisible muscle. It gives you vision, clarity, and tools. So, if every night you fall asleep watching TV shows, maybe that's one of your biggest blocks. You don't need 3 hours. Start with just 10 minutes, but do it every day. Second, they wake up early. 44% of rich people wake up at least 3 hours before their workday starts. Why? To have control, to think, to plan. While the world sleeps, they're already gaining ground. That first hour of the day is a goldmine. You can read, exercise, review your goals, write down your ideas. That quiet hour, when no one interrupts you, can be worth more than your entire day. Don't say, "I don't have time." Say the truth. I'm choosing not to wake up earlier. Freedom begins when you take responsibility. Third, the rich exercise. Not to get perfect abs, but because they understand that without energy, no wealth can be sustained. Healthy body, clear mind. Clear mind, better decisions. Better decisions, better results. You don't need a gym membership. Walk, stretch, run in your neighborhood, do push-ups. Whatever it is, just move. An immobile body is a stagnant life. Fourth, they keep track of their goals. They write down what they want to achieve. They read it every day. They visualize. They track their progress. Poor people wish for things. Rich people plan how to get them. That's simple. And you? Are you writing down your goals? Or are you improvising your life every morning? A written goal is a promise to yourself. A written goal forces you to think, to decide, to act. It's not enough to say, "I want to be financially free." By when? How much do you need each month? What will you do this year to get closer? Rich people have brutal clarity. And if you want to change your life, start by writing down what that life looks like. Fifth, they are careful about who they surround themselves with. 86% of wealthy people build relationships with positive, ambitious, and proactive individuals. And you know what else they do? They avoid complainers. They avoid constant critics. They avoid people who always blame others. Because your environment is contagious. And if you're surrounded by people who are dimmed, resigned, or full of fear, sooner or later, you'll dim too. Start being intentional about who you share your time, your energy, and your dreams with. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. And if you don't have them nearby, then seek them out in books, podcasts, videos, any space where a language of growth is spoken. Sixth, the rich manage their money with precision. They don't spend on impulse. They don't buy to impress. Every dollar that comes in has a purpose. And now, listen closely. 81% of wealthy people force themselves to do what needs to be done, even when they don't feel like it. That's called discipline. Waiting to feel motivated is the perfect recipe for staying stuck. Do it even if you don't feel like it. Do it even if it hurts. Do it even if it seems small. Because every consistent action you take today builds the reality you'll live tomorrow. It's about steady steps, every single day. Finally, one important trait of the wealthy is this: they focus on solutions, not on excuses, not on problems. When faced with a challenge, they look for the lesson. When they fall, they focus on rising. And when no one else believes, they keep believing. Rich people are not different from you. They're not smarter. They're not luckier. They just made different choices, day after day. So tell me, which of these habits are you going to start today? Which one will you truly commit to? Drop it in the comments. Let's read each other, support each other, grow together. Remember, there's no such thing as a small habit when it's done consistently. And there's no such thing as an impossible dream when you're willing to pay the price. Start today. Because you deserve more. And you know it.